$449. That's what Apple wants for their entry-level iPad in 2026, and that's before you buy a case, before the pencil, before tax added all up. You're looking at $600 minimum just to scroll TikTok and watch Netflix on a bigger screen. Here's what Apple doesn't want you to know. The budget tablet market has become remarkably competitive. 90 to 120 Hz displays all-day battery life. Actual multitasking, all for under $200. We are going to show you the 3 best tablets you can buy right now for under $200. And by the end of this video, I think you're going to question whether that iPad is worth a premium seriously. Before we jump into the picks, it's important to give some context, because if you bought a $150 tablet in, let's say 2021, you probably threw it in a drawer after a month. Those old budget tablets were rough. Slow processors, dim washed-out screens, cheap plastic that creaked when you held it. They felt like toys, bad toys. But here's what changed. Chip manufacturers like OUAT and HUD started making mid-tier processors that are actually good. We're talking chips in 2026 budget tablets that outperformed flagship phones from 2020. The Snapdragon 6, General 3, the MediaTek Dimensity 6300. These were designed specifically for this price bracket and they punch way above their weight. Combine that with display technology getting cheaper, batteries getting denser, and you've got yourself a golden era for budget tablets. Now for this video. Here are my rules. Number 1, the tablet has to be under $200 at its regular retail price, not a flash sale. Not refurbished. Number 2, it has to be from a reputable brand. I'm not recommending some random Chinese tablet that will software support in 6 months. Number 3, it has to actually be usable for real-world tasks in 2026, not just on paper. Alright, let's meet the contenders. First up, the tablet that shocks everyone when they hold it, the Amazon Fire, Max 11 specifically. Fire tablets have a reputation. Cheap plastic, slow, lockdown software, but Amazon did something different with the Max 11. This thing is built like a premium device. Visual close-up macro shots of the aluminum chassis. Beveled edges, speaker grills, we're talking full aluminum construction. No flex, no creak. It feels like you're holding something worth $400. 11 inches, we're at 2000 by 1200 resolution. That's sharper than a lot of laptops. Honestly, and for watching movies, this thing is incredible. I watched about 10 hours of content on this thing over the past week movies. YouTube Prime Video, obviously, and it's genuinely immersive. The colors pop, the screen gets bright enough for indoor viewing, and those dual speakers with Dolby Atmos too. Surprisingly full sound, no tinny quality here. Battery life is also insane. Amazon claims 14 hours. I got around 11 to 12 with heavy use, without a charger. But, and this is a big but, we need to talk about the catch. The software, the Fire Max 11 runs Fire OS. Not Android, well, technically it's Android underneath, but heavily skinned and locked down. Out of the box, there is no Google Play Store, no official YouTube app, no Gmail, no Google Maps. You're stuck with the Amazon App Store, which has maybe 30% of the apps you'd find on Google Play. Now, here's the workaround. You can sideload the Google Play Store. I did it. Takes about 10 to 15 minutes following a guide. I will link one in the description. The link will guide to the Google Docs file, where you should just follow the steps. After that, you get access to everything. YouTube, Gmail, Chrome, all of it. But should you have to do that in 2026? If you are deep in the Amazon ecosystem, you have Prime. You use Kindle. You watch Alexa content. This tablet is an absolute no-brainer at $149 to $189. Best bang for your buck as a media consumption device. But if you need full app access and productivity features, let's look at option 2. Contender number 2 is the tablet I wish I had in college. This is the Lenovo Tab M11 Plus, right out of the box. Lenovo includes a stylus. Let me say that again, because Apple users need to hear this. The stylus comes in the box. Do you know what Apple charges for an Apple Pencil? $130. For a pen, Lenovo gives it to you for free. Let's break down what makes this special. That 90 Hz display makes everything smoother. Scrolling web pages, navigating menus, and especially writing with the stylus. There's noticeably less latency compared to the Amazon tablet or older budget options. Your pen strokes feel connected to your movement. For students, the use case here is obvious. You got your lecture slides open on one side, your notes on the other, you're annotating PDFs, you're highlighting textbook passages, and you're doing it all on a device that costs less than 2 textbooks. But it's not just note-taking. Lenovo runs clean Android 14 on this tablet. No weird skin, no Amazon restrictions. full Google Play Store access. Every app you want, install it. Done. The reading mode feature is amazing. With one tap, the screen shifts to a warmer paper-like tone that produces eye strain. Perfect for long study, sessions, or reading ebooks at night. Now the downsides. The MediaTek Dimensity 6300 is a solid chip for everyday tasks, but it's not a gaming powerhouse. Can you play mobile games? Yes. Can you play Genshin Impact at max settings? Absolutely not. You'll need to drop to low or medium settings for demanding titles. The screen, while smooth, also isn't as vibrant as the Samsung option we'll discuss next. Blacks look a bit grayish, and outdoor visibility is just okay, and charging is slow. We're talking 18-watt charging in 2026, when some phones charge at 150 watts. You'll want to plug this in overnight. If you're a student, a remote worker who annotates documents, or someone who just loves taking handwritten notes, the Lenovo Tab M11 Plus is your answer. The included stylus alone makes this incredible value. But what if you want the best overall experience? What if you want a tablet that does a little bit of everything? That brings us to the champion. And finally, the tablet that, in my opinion, makes the entry-level iPad almost impossible to justify. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab M11 Plus, and at $179 to $199, this might be the best tech value on the market right now. Look at these specs. 8 gigs of RAM, a Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 processor, 128 gigs of storage expandable via microSD, quad speakers tuned by AKG, and Samsung DeX support, which, if you don't know what that is, stick around because it's going to blow your mind. Let's start with performance because this is where Samsung destroys the competition. That Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 chip is built on a 4nm process. It's efficient, it runs cool, and most importantly, it's fast. App launching, multitasking, switching between windows, everything is snappier on the Samsung in gaming. This is the only tablet in this lineup where I'd actually say gaming is a good experience. Call of Duty, mobile at high settings. Minecraft with render, distance cranked up. Even Genshin Impact runs acceptably at medium. For a $180 tablet, that's remarkable. Samsung's One UI is, in my opinion, the best Android tablet interface available. You can run 3 apps side by side. You can create app pairs that launch together. The Edge panel gives you quick access to your most used tools. And then there's Samsung DeX. With one tap, your tablet interface transforms into a full desktop experience. Taskbar at the bottom, resizable windows, right-click context menus. It looks and feels like a computer. Pair a $20 Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and you genuinely have a portable workstation for under $250 total. I've responded to emails, edited spreadsheets, and even done light Canva work, all in DeX mode. It's incredible. Now let me be fair about the compromises. The screen is TFT LCD, not AMOLED. That means blacks are more like dark gray, and the contrast isn't as punchy as a Samsung phone. For a $180 tablet, I expected this, but it's worth mentioning. Charging is also slow, 15 watts. In 2026, when phones charge to full in 20 minutes, it takes about 2.5 hours to fully charge this tablet, and there's no stylus included. You can buy an S Pen compatible stylus separately, but that's extra cost. If you can only buy one tablet and you need it to do everything, watch movies, play games, be productive, last for years with software updates, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is the answer. Let's make this decision simple. Buy the Amazon Fire Max 11 if you just want a media tablet. Prime Video, Netflix, Kindle, YouTube. It's built like a tank, lasts forever on a charge, and often goes on sale for $149. Perfect for couch streaming or handing to your kids. Buy the Lenovo Tab M11 Plus if you're a student or professional who takes notes. That included stylus is $130 of value alone. Clean Android, 90Hz display, great for PDFs and productivity. Buy the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus if you want the best overall tablet experience. It does everything well: media, gaming, productivity, and Samsung DeX turns it into a laptop replacement. This is my pick, so here's my final answer. If I had $200 in my pocket right now and I could only buy one tablet in 2026, I'm buying the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. The performance is unmatched at this price. The software experience is the best in the Android tablet world. And with 4 years of guaranteed updates, this thing is going to be relevant until 2030. Apple makes great products. I'm not saying here that the iPad isn't a fantastic device, but for the majority of people, people who want to browse the web, watch videos, play casual games, and maybe do some light work. Spending double or triple the money just doesn't make sense anymore. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the algorithm show this to more people. Thanks for watching. Stay smart with your money, and I'll see you in the next one.